Let's talk a little bit more about the headboard. I got this piece of wormy maple from a lumberyard that was going out of business. It was live edge, so I needed to sand down all of the edges, the sides, get all of the bark off so it was looking good and smooth. But there were too many cracks and holes in this piece to just seal it. So I taped everything off and I decided to use epoxy resin on it. I ended up doing 3 different pours of resin before I did the top coat, because if you do too thick of a coat, the resin will not cure. And you do need 24 hours between each pour for it to cure. Once all 3 pours had cured, I then went and removed all of the tape, and I had to sand down all of the excess resin, because in order for everything to be even and pretty and smooth, I needed all of the excess resin gone. I did over pour way too much on this project. That was something I learned doing this. I spent way too much time sanding down all of the excess. So next time I do this, I won't use as much resin and I won't over pour as much, which is good to know going forward. So after spending almost 8 hours total sanding, I poured the final coat of epoxy that went over the entire piece, including all of the edges as well. I just didn't do the back part. I then built a frame for the headboard to attach to that could also attach to the rest of the bed frame. I love how this turned out. It was absolutely gorgeous. It's such a pretty piece, and I will be doing a lot more epoxy resin in the future with live edge pieces. Links for everything I used are on my LTK and Amazon storefront.